Chrysler PT Cruiser replica. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-441-2400. And be sure to ask your operator about the very special savings in all three models. That's 1-800-441-2400. Call now.
Time to roll the dice.
Don't let them escape after them!
Lay the cards on the table and take a shot at destiny. Outlaw Star. Premiering Monday, January 15th at 6:30. Only Toonami.
He gave the world Tweety Bird. Took us to a place called Wacky Land. And he's one of the men Bugs Bunny calls Dad. His name is Bob Clampett. Cartoon Network is pleased to present The Bob Clampett Show, a celebration of the life and career of one of animation's greatest directors. See some of Bob's most famous cartoon creations. The Bob Clampett Show, tonight at 11:30, only on Cartoon Network.
You'll all die!
Get ready for a Toonami special event, a Dragon Ball Z Marathon, the Garlic Jr. Saga, New Year's Eve at midnight, part of New Year's Evil. Only Toonami.
Welcome back to this week's Cartoon Fridays. Coming up next, it's Sheep in the Big City, right here on Cartoon Network.
The Historical Television Station.
Hello, and welcome to the Historical Television Station, where historical characters come alive.
Alive again! I, Genghis Khan, am alive again! Ah! Oh, I'm alive!
Sheep in the big city.
Chapter 1. 'Tis the sheep's sudden to be jolly.
The big city! For my money, it's at its best during Clearance Day season. That's right, Clearance Day. The biggest, most funnest, happiest day of the whole miserable, depressing year. You can almost hear the people singing. In fact, you can hear the people singing.
Clearance Day, Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray. Clearance Day, Clearance Day, twice the hits for half the pay.
There's no interference, nay, of the joy of Clearance Day.
Buy your stuff, be on your way.
That's the charm of Clearance Day. Clearance Day, Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray. Clearance Day, Clearance Day, twice the gifts for half the pay.
Join the sales, they're on your way.
On your way to Clearance Day! Get that brand new silver tray.
The right price on Clearance Day!
Clearance Day, Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray. Clearance Day, Clearance Day, twice the gifts for half the pay.
I would always be okay if every day were Clearance Day. Clearance Day, Clearance Day. Never, never go away.
Clearance Day, Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray.
Are we done yet?
Yes! Clearance Day! The holiday started by the revered shopkeeper, Clarence von Clearance. Yes! A joyful time that bellows Happy Clearance Day, one and all! After After finishing his traditional Clearance Day wreath, Sheep goes through his daily post, which is mostly junk mail, and notices a personal letter.
Dear Sheep, it's me, Farmer John. It would mean so much if you were to come back to the farm for Clearance Day. Oh, hello, Sheep. I wasn't sure if you'd read the letter. I've included some guilt in the envelope.
What's wrong with you? After all that man has done for you.
Meanwhile, at General Specific's secret military organization's secret base, everyone is getting into the Clearance Day spirit, except General Specific.
Bah, humbug!
Let me get that for you, sir.
Thank you, Private Public. But I still don't see why we need to celebrate this silly holiday at all.
But, sir, Clearance Day means that prices are slashed. Everyone looks forward to the morning when they can check under the Clearance Day anvil to see if their fragile gifts survive the night.
Bah, humbug! Well, if I have to celebrate this silly holiday, at least I know what I want for a gift.
I am way ahead of you, sir.
To capture that blasted sheep!
No. We have to return the portable hot tub, guys.
Aww. A portable hot tub? Where would you get one of those? Where else but the Uber Duber shop, where you can get anything ever made in bulk?
Day 47. No exit in sight. Last night I ate my own dolly. Will I ever be forgiven?
Yeesh. Let's just see what's going on at aisle 12,439. It's Sheep. He must be shopping for that perfect Clearance Day gift.
Mommy! I want that! It's just what I wanted! It's just what I wanted!
Wah, 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 wah.
What?
Oh, nothing. Let's go buy your new toy. Oh, look, no line. How convenient. $1.49 a pound?
Wah, 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 wah.
You're doing it again, Mom. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! I can't wait till we get to play on Clearance Day. We're going to do all kinds of things. But first, we have to put you under the Clearance Day anvil. Night-night.
Oh, man! Poor Sheep, a prisoner of holiday cheer. Will Sheep escape in time for Clearance Day dinner? Will Sheep be Clearance Day dinner? Find out some of the mesmerizingly, foot-poundingly delirious answers in Chapter 2, Home for the Holidays. As if the title of Chapter 2 doesn't give it away.
Funducational Films.
Number 594B.
The History of Clearance Day.
A long time ago, when the world was in black and white, there was a storekeeper named Clarence Von Clearance. Now, Clarence had him a little store called Clarence Von Clearance's purveying shop of various sundry things that he could procure for those who might deign to purchase such things as the shop might have at that time and sell to various peoples. Limited. His store was a model of efficiency and all-American get-to-the-pointism. Now, Clarence loved calendars, and one day, while looking at one of the calendars that he loved so much, he had a revelation.
Great Scott! Yes? Have you noticed that there are no nationally prominent holidays in this whole week?
Holy moly!
Yes?
I noticed that there are no nationally prominent holidays in this whole week.
Jeff Camp!
We need a holiday for the entire family. Except that brat Jimmy. I hate that kid. A holiday that will spread joy throughout the city. A holiday where shoppers can get 30 to 50% off selected merchandise. A clearance day.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that's great! Oh, that's a great idea! Oh. The end.
And remember, kids, stay in school.
During school hours.
Well, after that, let's... Oh, boy. Despite popular demand, Sheep in the Big City presents the self-proclaimed spectacular Flying Sombrero Brothers.
Oh, hello. We are the Flying Sombrero Brothers. And we're currently flying at, I'd say 35,000 feet or so. We're flying to Miami.
We're late. Tell them we're late.
Yes, our flight was delayed at the airport, so we are a little bit late.
We're late.
Yeah, but we should arrive in an hour and a half.
We're flying. Whee!
Yes. Well, I guess that's about it for us, the Flying Sombrero Brothers.
I had the chicken. Tell them about the chicken.
Yeah, Bill had the...
I had the chicken.
Bill had the... And I had the fish. So, again, I guess that's about it. Until next time.
I love chicken.
Until next time, we are the Flying Sombrero Brothers, signing off.
Bye. I love you.
At least they didn't forget their hats this time.
We'll be right back with more Sheep in the Big City, right here on Cartoon Fridays. Next Friday on CCF, be sure to check out a brand new Powerpuff Girls when the girls discover their most oppressive foe to date, boys. Plus, even more evil, the likes you've never seen. So join us next Friday at 7 for Cartoon Fridays, only on Cartoon Network.
Now in theaters, it's a whole new breed
A llama?
of Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
The Emperor's New Groove, rated G.
Pull the lever. Roll lever!
Now playing.
Why do we even have that lever?
And also in theaters, Walt Disney Pictures presents 102 Ways to Have Fun. Glenn Close, Disney's 102 Dalmatians, rated G. Each playing separately.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a spin. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, get out your seat and jump around.
Is your child protected for the future? Gerber, the baby people you've known since you were an infant, offers you a way to help with that protection through their Grow Up Plan for Children. It's a $5,000 cash value insurance program that costs less than 11 cents a day. At age 21, that protection doubles to $10,000 with absolutely no increase in premiums. In addition to automatically doubling at age 21, the plan also guarantees the right to $50,000 of insurance by age 28, regardless of health or occupation. So call now for your free information packet. Any healthy child 12 and under is eligible to apply. No medical examination is necessary. Simply answer a few questions. As a special feature, your first month's premium is $1. The Gerber Life Grow Up Plan.
To show you care, call now. Call 1-800-441-2400. The information package is free. There's no obligation. This offer is available to parents and grandparents only. That number again is 1-800-441-2400. 1-800-441-2400.
Now back to Sheep in the Big City, right here on Cartoon Fridays.
Hi! Les Wiggles from Less is More Shopping Emporium. You know, nothing says Happy Clearance Day like someone saying Happy Clearance Day. sell clearance day anvils, like this one. Our anvils are available in the following styles. Anvil, 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 and the traditional anvil. What's more traditional than a clearance day anvil? A white wedding! But besides that, nothing is more traditional than an anvil is.
Now that's holiday spirit.
When we last left Sheep, he was stuck under Lisa Rental's clearance day anvil. Will Sheep escape, or will Lisa Rental be a big meanie to him in the morning?
Chapter 2. Home for the holidays.
What's this? Could it be Schlanta Clearance?
Whoa!
Wait a second. That doesn't look like Schlanta Clearance.
Oh, my hernia.
It's the Clearance Day thief! What luck for Sheep! With the anvil off him, Sheep can escape! I said, Sheep can escape! That's better!
Schlanta Clearance?
Private public, tell these buffoons to stop decorating the base.
Decorations are nice.
Go away.
I like decorating.
Now that's more like it.
Hello.
Hello, plot device.
You know, now that it's clearance day, I have a brilliant plan to capture Sheep.
Wonderful! Lay it on me.
Well, you see, we...
Hey, wait a second! What's with the fade out? How am I supposed to hear the plan when you fade out?
I'll tell you the plan when they cut away to the farm.
Back at the farm, Farmer John frets for the feasting.
How about a turkey dinner? Okay, not a good idea. Beef? Oh, if only Sheep were here. He'd help with the menu.
Farmer John may be in luck because Sheep's on his way home, mostly to escape from Lisa Rental. But what Farmer John don't know won't hurt him.
Hello, this is your captain speaking via a public address system. We'd like to again welcome our preferred fly-in frequently passengers. You guys are the best. As for the rest of you scum, well, you make me sick. Also, seeing as we're directly above the farm, I'm going to eject Sheep now.
Oh, I wish Sheep were here. Maybe I should have put more guilt in the envelope.
You messed up big time, man! Big time!
Oh, well. I guess Sheep's not coming. Let's begin. Sheep!
You're late!
Now, who could that be on clearance day? May I help you?
Yes. We're wandering caterers, and we were wondering if we could cater your clearance day dinner for free.
That voice! Could it be? It is! General Specific and his soldiers are masquerading as wandering caterers. What's on their menu? All will be revealed in the mind-numbingly far-out conclusionary Chapter 3. Be good, or you won't get mutton!
Wow, look at all of this food. I can't wait for dinner.
You can stop worrying whether your puny, regular little plastic sealing bag type container will keep your food fresh for 20 years or more, Mrs. Smythe Robertson Johnson Weathermacher von Herbertson Berksky.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Those leftovers are no problem for oxymoron guaranteed plastic sealing bag type containers.
What are you doing in my house?
Tell it like it is, sister. But only Oxymoron guaranteed plastic sealing bag type containers come with a complete supercomputer-driven robot alarm attachment for guaranteed freshness.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get out of my home.
And the really great thing is the freshness. Did I mention how fresh the freshness is?
Hey, what are you doing to my dinner?
You won't be seeing freshness like this every day.
Give me my food back!
Destroy freshness, intruder.
Did I mention the powerful freshness defense laser? That's how we can guarantee the freshness.
I'm going to slowly walk away and call my lawyer.
I love it too. Oxymoron guaranteed plastic sealing bag type containers. Now that's freshness with the power of an ox.
When we last left Sheep, he had returned to the farm for Clearance Day dinner. But General Specific and his soldiers were trying to infiltrate the dinner under the guise of wandering caterers. Will Farmer John let General Specific into the farm so that General Specific can capture Sheep before Farmer John's eyes? Phew. Let's find out.
Chapter 3. Behave, or you won't get mutton.
Sure. Come in.
Thanks.
Good news, guys. A random group of wandering caterers is going to make our Clearance Day dinner. What are the chances of that, huh? Now, I know everyone has been very worried about tonight's menu. As you know, I try never to offend anything. So tonight, we're having water soup. We have a lot to be thankful for this Clearance Day, so let's get started. First off, air. That's something to be thankful for.
Okay, here's the plan the plot device told me during the fade-out. We aren't going to serve water soup at all.
Are we serving chicken?
No, Major Payne. We're serving sleeping potion.
With chicken?
Will you just drop the chicken for a second and listen to me?
But I love chicken.
I love chicken too, but that's not the point. As I was saying, we'll serve everyone sleeping potion, and then when they're asleep, we'll capture that sheep.
Sir, we may not need the potion after all.
And sensible shoes. That's another thing to be thankful for. And silly shoes. Let's not forget.
Fantastic! Now's the time to finally get that sheep. Come on, men!
But who's gonna frost the tarts?
I have to review my hiring policy.
And parking meters, which help make parking fair for everyone. That's something to be thankful for. And also... laughter. I was just getting to that.
No. Ha! As in, ha! We fooled you! Ha! We're not caterers after all! Ha! We're members of a secret military organization, and ha! We've got sheep!
Which explains the sloppy service.
Give me back my sheepy.
Get off!
No, you get off.
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 Ahem. 420 years ago, a kind, sweet man by the name of Clarence von Clearance gave his heart and his merchandise at a considerable savings to the shopping public. In this blessed season, let our pride be as small as the prices, our hearts as big as the savings, and our friendships 2 for 1.
I have no idea what he meant, but by gum, that street urchin was right.
so very right.
Let's sing.
Clearance Day, Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray. Clearance Day, Clearance Day, twice the gifts for half the pay. Clearance Day, goody, goody, hip hooray.
And so, sheep is saved by the false sentimentality of a holiday. But our little hero has learned to appreciate something very special. Clearance Day only happens once a year.
Hey, where'd that sheep go?
And here's a special Clearance Day ranting Swede.
What is it with these crisper drawers in the refrigerator? They don't even work. I put some limp soggy celery in there, and the next morning came back and it wasn't crisp at all. It was just as limp as ever. And I tell you what makes a bad breakfast, it's limp soggy celery. And who even wants a refrigerator? This big cold thing takes up half my kitchen. Cold right there in my kitchen. I came from Sweden to get away from the cold. I don't want the cold in my kitchen. I want to be warm. Somebody hug me.
Oh yeah, baby! Ranting Swede.
Coming up next, it's Courage the Cowardly Dog, and it's right here on this very special Cartoon Fridays. Be right back.
From all of us here at Sheep in the Big City,
Happy Parents' Day!
When you order 54 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.48 an issue, save 50% off the cover price. When you use your credit card, you'll also get another great gift available only from Sports Illustrated. This Oklahoma National Championship hat, free. Celebrate the #1 team in the nation with 3 great gifts from Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
It's a Courage the Cowardly Dog Marathon Special. 8 hours of... Monday, starting at 8 on Cartoon Network. Okay, that's enough.
It's Big Game 29, Bugs vs. Daffy. 4 action-packed hours with medical analysis from Dr. Drew, interviews with the coaches, a fancy halftime show, a look at the uniforms, touching stories about the power of love, and a whole lot more. The Big Game, January 27th and 28th, only on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network is pleased to present The Bob Clampett Show, a celebration of the life and career of one of animation's greatest directors. See some of Bob's most famous cartoon creations. The Bob Clampett Show, an all-new show, Sunday at 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cartoon Fridays.
Cartoon
Fridays. Cartoons Fridays.
Is that it?
No, that is not it.
Watch the hair.
Ed here from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and I'm hosting tonight's Cartoon Fridays. All right, now here's a brand new episode of Sheep in the Big City, right here on Cartoon Fridays.
Bah, bah.
It's
Let's name that name.
Hi, I'm Gamey McGame, your host on Name That Name. Okay, Wendy, the pressure's mounting. Are you ready for your question?
I think so.
Great! Wendy, what is your name?
Wait. Now don't tell me.
Tick
I
tock,
know
tick
this
tock,
one.
tick tock. 5 seconds left. Wendy, tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Sheep in the big city.
Chapter 1. Can't live without you.
The big city! City of dreams! Town of opportunity! Borough of people! That's right, folks. It ain't easy being the only sheep in the big city. How can it be easy when rich ladies hate you?
Filthy sheep! Filthy sheep!
The media makes fun of you.
I'm a dummy!
And ticket prices for sheep are tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, it's tough. But things are tough all over. Like at Farmer John's farm, for instance.
That's right, unseen narrator. Ever since my precious little sheepy left for that big city, I've been dealing with a period of adjustment. While I have acceptance for the void that's in my center space, I'm trying to visualize an inner emotional base. But, and this should not be a surprise, I'm finding that the... Hey, where are you going? I'm not done actualizing my pain!
Jeez. No wonder sheep went to the big city. Still, on lonely nights like tonight, sheep has no one to bleat to. Except maybe a dust ball from under his couch. It's pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, what's going on with General Specific? The one man desperate to capture sheep and use him in a sheep-powered ray gun.
Majors, welcome to the Subcommittee on Sheep Capture, which, in order to facilitate the use of puns, is being held on a submarine.
Very good. Submarine.
Okay, let's get cracking. Any old business?
I've got something. I've been waiting 62 years.
Yeah. Any new business? All right, enough of that. As you know, we had limited success capturing sheep when we hired the man of 1,000 bases.
Look!
I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Anywho, I'm pleased to announce that the head of both research and development has come up with a plan. Mad scientist?
Angry! I am an angry scientist! Why is it that you are always in the remembering of the scientist part, but not the angry?
I think we were more interested in your plan.
Major, I have come up with a brilliantly simple plan for the capturing of sheep.
Yes?
We grab him!
Oh.
I have come up with a new, slightly more complicated plan for capturing of sheep.
Yes?
We grab him with this net.
Where?
After much exhaustive study, I have come up with... Will you stop it with that sign? I am trying to telling my plan here, but cannot because your sign putting...
Will General Specific capture sheep?
Wait a minute!
Will sheep adjust to being alone in the big city?
Why are you and me interrupting the...
Find out all the answers in our next gut-wrenchingly, stupendously invigorating installment, Chapter 2, Will You Let Me Finish?
I cannot be believing of this.
Bah. 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 Bah.
It's a celebration-a-thon, a sale event at Oxymoron Motors. And just look at all the people dancing. Excuse me, sir. Are you dancing because of Oxymoron Motors' new low prices?
No.
Oh. Then why are you dancing?
I love dancing. Whee!
Hi there. Are you girls dancing because of Oxymoron Motors' great new safety features?
No way, man. We just love dancing. Besides, the discos are all closed. And they kicked us out of the donut shop.
Right. Are you by any chance dancing because of Oxymoron's commitment to quality?
What?
Oxymoron Motors help better. It's good.
Okay, we get it already. The people are just in the dancing. Aren't car commercials stupid? Blah, 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 and blah. Can we not be finishing this so I can be telling the plan of mine that is my plan?
Yeah, whatever. I'm out of here.
Don't worry, little Susie. Captain Narrator will save you. Dun da da da. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
The commercial's over.
What?
Let's see now. When we last saw Sheep, he was depressed at being the only sheep in the big city. And the angry scientist was about to divulge his new plan to capture the farm animal.
Chapter 2. Will you let me finish?
You should tell me when the commercial's over, Mo. It's very embarrassing.
Finally! Now, here is coming my plan.
Yes?
The secret military organization will go to the big city.
Yes?
And be holding a fake sheep convention. We will be disguised ourselves as sheep. The plotting device assures me the sheep will be attending.
Hello.
And when he does, we grab him with this net.
Oddly brilliant. Any questions, men?
Will there be any seminars on sheep-related issues?
Of course not. It's an entirely fakeness sheep convention.
So you're not planning on any guest speakers?
No speaking guesters.
Then it's not really much of a sheep convention, is it?
It is not supposing to be. It is a trap. The sheep convention is a trap.
A trap without any seminars?
No! I have to be getting out of this contract.
A sheep convention, eh? That may just work. At least then sheep could meet other sheep who understand what it's like to be a sheep in the big city. Or something like that. I mean, sheep can't even get a taxi in this town. Or a bus, even. I guess it's walking for this farm animal. What's that? Music? Laughter? The twin sounds of party. And they're coming from over there. A little to the left. The Happy Times Restaurant. Maybe there's a place for sheep in the Happy Times Restaurant, where every day is Happy Day.
Consideration paid by Happy Day Corporation.
Oh, now that's not happy. And neither is this.
I mean, we're all mature people and farm animals, so I would have thought that sheep could at least think about other people's feelings. Mine, for instance.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go back to sheep. What's this? Sheep thinks he can fool people with a disguise? Come on, people aren't that stupid. I mean, they'll see right. Never mind.
And I didn't feel validation from his re-evaluation. Oh, forget it. I'm going to get seriously proactive here and get sheep back any way I can. I've got a job for you.
Oh, no! Who has Farmer John called, and why has he called him? Does that cell phone have a clear digital connection? And what about General Specific and his evil plan to hold a sheep convention? All will be revealed in the nail-bitingly, electrifying, soul-stirring Chapter 3. I never heard such a thing. Personally, I can't wait.
We'll be right back with more of the brand new Sheep in the Big City on Cartoon Fridays.
Another normal day on the island. Sandcastle building.
What's that? Manhattan.
Jump rope practice. Jungle animals reading. Jungle animals reading? It's 3 hours of Mike, Lou, and Og. Saturday at 3 on Cartoon Network.
It's Big Game 29, Bugs vs. Daffy. 4 action-packed hours with big-time celebrities, pretty girls, and a whole lot more. The Big Game, January 27th and 28th, only on Cartoon Network.
I traveled through time once with the Power Rangers. We were chasing the evil Cyclobots through the time vortex. We had vector cycles, the deluxe time jet, and the help of brave men.
Mark the battle mode! Fire!
We showed evil that it had no place to run, no place to hide. New vector cycles and deluxe time jet, each sold separately from Bandai.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Want to meet Tony Hawk at this summer's X Games? You can check inside specially marked Bagel Bites boxes to see if you've won. Many will enter, few will win.
Crew and send to the Golden Wrap Pop-Tarts, because if you find it, you could win $10,000 instantly. With $10,000, you can trick out your room. Or pull your friends over. For a free entry, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Kellogg's Golden Wrap Pop-Tarts Sweepstakes. For details, see specially marked packages of Pop-Tarts. Many will enter, few will win. You can find the Golden Wrap Pop-Tarts and spend $10,000 the way you want. And that's why we say Pop-Tarts rule!
Darkness Energy now covers the Pokemon trading card game. Neo Genesis. You can master the game. Playmat's decks and boosters sold separately.
Now back to the brand new Sheep in the Big City on Cartoon Fridays.
Come on down to Oxymoron's family-style restaurants, where we treat you like family. Just watch.
Where have you been? We've been worried sick. Excuse me?
Don't you start giving him lip now.
It's okay, Mama. I have learned to deal with that attitude of his. I don't understand what's going on here.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your big mouth shut? You never call, you never write, you never call saying that you're gonna write about calling.
I don't even know who you are.
After all we suffered to give you a better life, you have no idea.
Can I borrow your shirt? You people are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
You're only hurting yourself, you know.
Come again.
So come on down. Remember, at Oxymoron family-style restaurants, we hope your meal will be better than the one we show in this commercial.
I've had it up to here with your chatter, young man.
It's dinner with the power of an ox.
You too, Oxy.
And now, Sheep in the Big City is proud to present, at great expense, the internationally renowned act, the fantabulous Sombrero Brothers.
Hold it 1 second, please.
What are you doing?
I forgot my hat.
You what?
I forgot my hat.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, Hector. It's just that we were in such a rush and everything.
How could you forget your hat, Bill? With the Sombrero Brothers.
I know.
The Sombrero Brothers. The hat is the whole act.
Maybe I should try to find it.
Yeah, maybe you should.
You know, it hurts when you're so sarcastic.
Will you just find your hat, please?
What's going on here?
Bill forgot his hat.
What?
Bill forgot his hat.
How could he forget his hat? You're the Sombrero Brothers. The hat is the whole act.
I know. He's looking for it now.
I don't believe this.
Listen, Ben, I'm really so sorry about all of
Got it. Got my hat.
Are you sure it's a sombrero?
Yep.
Are we ready now?
I think so.
And now, the fantabulous Sombrero Brothers.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Sheep in the Big City haphazardly presents a chicken and pig arguing, already in progress. A pig and chicken arguing. Thrillsville. Let's get back to the heart-pounding excitement of Sheep in the Big City. If you remember, before that sham of a sombrero act, Farmer John had just called a mysterious person to help him retrieve sheep from the big city. Who is this mysterious person, and what is his plan?
Chapter 3. I never heard of such a thing.
So, can you do the job? I'm sorry. I must have a bad connection because I can't understand a word you're saying.
Doc Kingong, das Glove Flocken Snurf.
Uh-oh, the German Shepherd, known throughout Upper Westphalia as among the most efficient shepherds for hire. Look out, sheep, you've got some troubles a-comin'. Oh, sheep, what's wrong? Is little Timmy stuck in a well? Is that it? Sorry, wrong show. Are you feeling sad because you missed the company of other sheep? Hey, where'd you... Fine, be that way. I was going to visit General Specific's men preparing the fake sheep convention anyway.
Sir?
You have a question, Major Appliance?
Yes, sir. Where will you be holding the shearing seminar, sir?
There is no shearing seminaring, you poop of the nincom variety. This is a trap, a fake convention.
Jeez, touchy.
Sir.
Yes, Major Payne?
Some of the men and I were wondering about the door prizes, sir.
I cannot be believing this. There are no door prizes, no keynoting speakerer, no funny heads, no nothingness, just the trapping of sheep.
Touchy, touchy, touchy.
Sir.
Yes, Major Television Event?
I was getting into character. I want to be a convincing sheep, you know, and I wondered if you had any pointers.
Well, that's a question for the scientist here.
Why? Why do you needing to be getting into charactering? It is a wasting of time. As soon as the sheep is arrived, we capture him.
You have no sense of process. Poor sheep remembers his days back on the farm. Oh, poor little guy. If only someone would give him a sign.
Sheep convention. All sheep welcome. This is a real sheep convention, not a trap. So there's no reason to be suspicious. Starting right now at Hotel Doxymoron. Printed in America, this poster uses 35% recycled paper. I like to read.
Where's that sheep? This trap sheep convention won't work if sheep doesn't show. The only one who's arrived is that short, funny-looking mustachioed man over there.
So I says to him, I says, as a sheep, I love hanging out and grazing.
I know what you're talking about. As a sheep, I too really like grazing.
Are you fellow sheep talking about grazing? Because if you are, I'd love to join in the sheepy conversation.
As sheep surveys the scene, he makes an important discovery.
Graze.
Graze, graze.
These sheep are boring. Sheep doesn't need to hang out with boring sheep. Just because they're sheep, he can be his own sheep. Independent, sassy, and living in the big city.
Oh, that funny-looking mustachioed man is leaving.
Just then...
Uh-oh. No, you don't understand. We're not sheep. This is a trap.
That's okay, little sheep. We can discuss your issues in our sheep group therapy sessions.
But I'm not a sheep. This is just a costume.
A lot of sheep feel that way, but you have to learn to live in your own wool.
So, it looks like Farmer John is getting a new flock, and sheep's decided to be himself. A sheep in the big city. Well, good for him. You know, nothing says it's the end of sheep in the big city like a ranting Swede.
I tell you what gets my goat. Have you ever seen a piano? It's got 88 keys, and I only have 10 fingers. And every key makes a different note. I want to play the piano. I have to invite over 8 friends, and that's 2 extra fingers left doing nothing. And all the friends, then they want some snacks and some chips and some cheese curls, and they want some shrimp-ola cola. Hey, how many shrimp-ola cola? I don't know what that is, and I'm from Sweden. Maybe I'll find out later in this season. It's ridiculous. They should have just 10 keys on a piano and leave it at that.
Charming as always, ranting Swede.
Did you like that episode of Sheep in the Big City? Would you like to see another one? Well, you're in luck, because coming up next, it's another episode of Sheep in the Big City. Back to back, huh? Not too shabby.
bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Want to meet Tony Hawk at this summer's X Games? You can check inside specially marked Bagel Bites boxes to see if you've won. Many will enter, few will win.
Kraft macaroni and cheese! It's a cheesy ceremony!
Let's shake, rattle, and roll on it!
While C-Rex does the limboni.
Let's grab cheesy macaroni!
Cause when the cheese starts flowing, the voodoo going!
So take a cheesy locomotive!
Do a good marathoni!
Shout hooray, pepperoni! Pepperoni! Cause when the cheese starts flowing, Kraft gets your noodle going!
Hey, mamas, check out my new gig, JBVO, the show where you request your favorite cartoons. All you gotta do is send me a letter or go online to CartoonNetwork.com to make your request. You say them, I'll play them.
JBVO, Sunday at 6:30 on Cartoon Network.
2, 3, 4. Cartoon Fridays.
Cartoon
Fridays. Cartoons Fridays.
Here it comes. I'm pretty. Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
No, that is not it.
Watch the hair.
You know what I don't get? All of them dang computery picture things they got floating all over the screen when you're trying to watch a big game on the tube these days.
What, like this?
Yeah, I suppose. What does anyone want to know my name for anyway? Just ask me. I'll tell you. Don't need... Hey, watch it there, bub. Come on now, knock it off. This ain't funny.
Yo, Dexter, how do you shut this thing off?
This is a delicate instrument. You cannot just go press this button.
Now it's time for a brand new Sheep in the Big City, and that's all right here on the Cartoon Fridays Big Game 29 Tailgate Party.
Get this dang thing away from me.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, right.
You know, John, if you had asked anyone a year ago if poking people would become a national craze, they would have said no.
They certainly would have, Jim, and they'd have been right. No one on the planet enjoys this most boring of sports.
You could almost say that it's pointless.
Jim, you're starting to bump.
Sheep in the big city.
Chapter 1. Bosom Bodies.
The big city! The city that never sleeps. Or if it does sleep, sleeps very lightly. It's the kind of town where day or night you can do whatever you feel like doing, except sleeping, provided you've got a group of buddies to do it with. Yeah, Sheep and his gang of buddies love to hang out all the time. Like at rock concerts by today's hottest stars.
Hello, Big City! Are you ready to rock?
No, we are not quite ready. Give us 5 minutes.
But that's not all this fun friend pack do together. They attend group therapy sessions together. They play volleyball together. These guys even dress alike. Yeah, it's good to have buddies when you're a sheep in the big city. Meanwhile, the high-profile, narcissistic, celebrity dishwashing liquid designer, Frankie Von Fashion, is scouring the big city for fresh talent. Get it? Scour? Dishwashing?
We get it, man. Man, if I don't find a new dishwasher model to present my fabulous full line of dishwashing liquids, I'll go nuts like this. Oh, I'm so nuts! This is frustrating me so much! Woogly, boogly, 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 woogly, boogly, boogly, boogly. I don't know how much less of this I can take, Troll.
It's Herbert.
Whatever. Man, I just gotta find someone who'll bring glamour back to the world of washing dishes. I gotta.
I hate my job.
Man, that's my new guy. Stop the car. I said stop the car. Stop the car! Stop the car! Why don't you stop the car?
What's the magic word?
Man, the magic word is stop this car now! Okay. Please.
I get my kicks.
Hey, you! Do you want to be my new spokes sheep?
Me?
No! The one on the left!
Me?
No! My left, not your left!
Me?
I'm talking to the sheep!
Why didn't you say so?
I clearly said spokes sheep. Would I ask a human being to be a spokes sheep?
Maybe I could wear a costume.
So what do you say, sheep? Do you want to be the new spoke sheep for Frankie Von Fashion's new full line of dishwashing liquids?
That's great offer. You should do someone would offer it to me. That's a great decision. Hey, whatever you think is best. That's really fine.
Wait! Man, I must get that sheep. Look, it's so today. It's tomorrow.
Whatever that means.
And so, Frankie Von Fashion begins his quest to turn sheep into a star, even if sheep doesn't want it. But what about General Specific, the man who wants to use sheep for his secret sheep-powered ray gun?
Today, I have come up with my own super brilliant plan to capture sheep without the help of the mad scientist here.
Angry scientist! Are you in the doing of not calling me by my right name as a practical jokingness?
You make less and less sense to me. Anywho, here's part one of my brilliant plan. Hundreds of helicopters will swarm over the big city and simultaneously drop bowling balls from the sky. Sheep hate bowling balls landing on their heads. So to avoid them, I'm sure Sheep will give himself up.
Don't you think that's a little dangerous?
You don't think I would follow through with any aspect of my plan without testing it first?
Well, I did.
Whoa! Wow!
Umbrellas here, guaranteed to deflect a sudden shower of bowling balls.
5, please. Thank you.
I really should have charged money for that.
Sign the contract, man! I'll give you a cool secret hotel room to keep you away from the fans. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Look, sir, it's sheep.
Get that sheep! Yo! Drat! We could have captured him if only it wasn't raining bowling balls.
It looks like Sheep is using Frankie Von Fashion to hide from General Specific. That sheep is no dummy.
Looks like it's clearing up. Let's get that sheep!
Did your plan have a second part?
Oh, yes. Now, what was that? Oh, yeah.
And here, and sign here, 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 and here. Now you're mine.
Mine, I tells ya!
Sorry. I was just thinking about a joke someone told me.
Oh boy, it looks like Sheep is in for a few surprises. Find out what happens in the extraordinary, provocatively eye-popping Chapter 2. They'll flock to see ya. Oh yeah, this is gonna rock.
Welcome to I'll Ask the Questions Here.
I'm Gamey McGame, and I'll ask the questions here. Great! Let's meet our contestants, shall we?
Yes, Gamey McGame! That sounds like a good idea to us!
Great! This is Wendy.
Hello.
Buddy somebody.
It's nice to...
And our third guest is the charmingly brilliant president of our network. Please give a warm I'll Ask the Questions Here welcome to a ham sandwich.
Good to see you, Gamey.
You all know the rules.
I do not know the rules.
That's enough out of you, Buster. Great! Now, here's the first answer. 1066.
When was the Isle of Britain invaded by the Normans?
I'm afraid that's the question. The answer is 1066. So that's 600 points to the ham sandwich.
Thank you.
My pleasure, sir. Now, here's a question. What is July 4th the anniversary of?
Signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Well, technically it is a correct answer, but it's not the answer we're looking for. Ham sandwich?
Isn't that my birthday?
It most certainly is! So a well-deserved 6 billion points to you, ham sandwich. Now, on to our...
Wait a second. How come he got all those points? I mean, how was I supposed to know it was his birthday? This is not fair.
Neither is dropping this giant anvil on you. Great! All right, here's the bonus question.
Ow, that really hurt.
Will you just stop whining?
But it hurts.
Just for that, I'm going to have to drop an anvil on Wendy.
What did I...
So, the bonus round goes to the ham sandwich.
This does hurt.
Great! Join us next time when my boss will beat 2 other worthy contestants.
Losers on I'll Ask the Questions Here will receive a consolation prize of nothing whatsoever.
And now, a word from the plot device.
Hello.
And now, several words from General Specific.
Hello! General Specific here. You know, running a secret military operation isn't always a walk in the woods. Mostly we use helicopters. Anywho, I find we have most of our problems when we work with secret military organizations from other countries.
Why?
Good question, Private Public. Well, we don't speak the same language. That's why. So, from now on, our secret military organizations will communicate through the universal language of dance.
The Secret Military Dance Ensemble presents The Attack Begins at 2 o'clock. Join us next time when the Secret Military Dance Ensemble presents Tactical Personnel Regroup at Hill 42 during post-synchronous Jimmy Nahooby.
Okay, everybody, time now for this week's CCF Orbit Code. Just go to CartoonNetwork.com, click into the Orbit area, and enter the code for a cool CCFC tune to add to your collection. Don't know what Orbit is? Then you really need to head to CartoonNetwork.com. Back in a minute, everyone, with more Cartoon Fridays. Cartoon Network presents a course on How to Meet Girls, hosted by Johnny Bravo.
I once kept a goldfish in my mouth for an entire month.
Don't worry, the course fee is refundable. It's 3 hours of Johnny Bravo, Saturday at 3 on Cartoon Network.
Bugs is moving down the field. He's going to score.
The big game, Bugs versus Daffy, Saturday and Sunday, only on Cartoon Network.
It's a Saturday, hey, you're flying away, baking up some cinnamon, feeling you'll be right back in. My heart to yours.
What a move, Spike!
Dad? Chuck E. Cheese's, the real cool place to be a kid. Nice thinking.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Want to meet Tony Hawk at this summer's X Games? You can check inside specially marked Bagel Bites boxes to see if you've won. Many will enter, few will win.
Who took the pebbles? You can help Fred and Barney find out. Post Pebbles cereal, a missing part of this good breakfast.
And if you'll help us, we'll send you the spy motion alarm as a reward.
So you can solve your own spy cases.
Busted.
One mailing off a form for free spy motion alarm in each marked box of pebbles.
It's alarming. Now, back to a brand new Sheep in the Big City on the CCF Big Game 29 Tailgate Party.
When we last left Sheep, he had just signed a contract with the ultra-mega-really hip dishwashing liquid designer, Frankie Von Fashion. Why? Well, to escape General Specific. But Sheep may discover that he made a bad bargain. Or he may discover Antarctica. Who knows?
Chapter 2. They'll flock to see ya.
Sorry, just thinking of another joke. Man, that is funny. Anyway, Sheep Man, I'm so totally happy like that you signed up with me. Bah, I love this guy. But seriously, professional dishwashing isn't just walking down a runway, picking up dishes and washing. Well, actually it is, but I'm going to train you mercilessly hard anyway. Where's my sidekick?
We prefer to be known as sub-associate assistants.
I don't care, man! You are a sidekick, and I'm gonna call you a sidekick! Will you stop picketing in my studio, man? Stop it! Stop it! I said stop! Stop the picket! Please stop the picket! Stop! Stop! Okay. I'm asking you as a sub-associate assistant to stop it! Thank you. Hey, where do you think you're going? You haven't started your training.
So, like the passing of days, the days pass. Frankie Von Fashion prepares the world for Sheep's big premiere. and his buddies start to really miss Sheep. And Sheep sees his famous self for the first time. And he likes it.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
are you having a great time? Are you having a
Hey,
doing?
Looks like our buddy Sheep is forgetting his true friends, and his head is swelling. Really swelling. Speaking of true friends, well, actually, oh, I hate these segues. Meanwhile, back wherever with General Specific and those guys.
I don't understand it, Private Public. I can't find that sheep anywhere. Oh, thank you. As I was saying, if only we knew where that sheep was, then we could capture him.
Why don't you try reading that flyer, sir?
Does it have hard words in it?
More importantly, it may have some information about sheep.
Uh-huh. Great Scott! Where's Great Scott?
Sick day.
Oh. Anywho, this promotional flyer has the location, time, and date of Sheep's big dishwashing liquid runway washer debut. Now I know I'll capture that sheep. Okay, here's the plan. I'll pretend to be a member of the press, and you'll be disguised as a camera. The others can pretend to be my hat. No one will suspect a thing.
We could simply buy tickets, sir.
Nobody likes a big smarty, Private.
Oh boy, now that he knows where Sheep will be, can General Specific ambush and capture him? Has Sheep gone so fame crazy that he'd risk his freedom just to show off some dishwashing liquid? And what about his buddies and the children? Will someone please think of the children? Sorry, got a little emotional there. Anyway, stay tuned for the side-rippingly, explosively gargantuan Chapter 3, 15 Muttons of Fame!
Your dishes, they are so clean.
My love for you, more than a dishpan has. No grease spots across my soul.
You'll have to speak up. I can barely hear you.
I once ate a whole roasted chicken by myself.
I lost my voice. Love my dishes.
Spotless. The new dishwashing liquid by Frankie Von Fashion.
Available wherever classy stuff is sold.
It's the big night! Frankie Von Fashion is unveiling his new fall line of dishwashing liquids and launching the career of Sheep. How will Sheep handle his new fame? Let's find out.
Chapter 3, 15 Muttons of Fame.
Hi, Sheep. We haven't seen you in a while, and just wanted to wish you luck.
Sheep, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Coming through.
Excuse me.
Pardon.
Sorry. Sorry.
Did you get the popcorn?
I don't think they serve popcorn at the premieres of fall lines of dishwashing liquids.
Don't get all realistic on me, smarty.
You've been practicing for this moment your whole life, man.
One short montage is more like it.
You're fired.
You can't fire me because... No, wait. You can fire me.
Okay, Sheep Man. You can forget everything you've learned about being a runway dishwashing liquid model if you remember this one thing. Mess up, and I will throttle you so hard you'll become carbonated!
Oh, beautiful.
Now, sir?
In a minute, in a minute!
Now's our chance, sir.
But I want to see what he does with that casserole dish.
We love you, sheep. Even though you no longer like us. I like how they used a heart for the word love.
Sheep's Buddy's sign stirs something deep within Sheep. He abandoned their companionship for what? Money? Fame? Even more money?
A spot!
Get that spot-making sheep! Get out of the way! I'm chasing that sheep! You're stopping me from chasing that sheep!
How about a quick game of volleyball?
Well, sure, I love a good game. Whoa! Hey! Ow!
So Sheep is saved again, and this time by his buddies. Who knows what other kooky, far-out adventures Sheep will have next? But I know one thing for sure. From now on, Sheep only does dishes for himself. And maybe his buddies. Now let's hear from our resident ranting Swede.
The weirdest thing happened to me the other day. Someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, Ranting Swede, how do you juggle your job, your house, and your family?" And I'm thinking, it's hard enough just to have those things, let alone juggle them. Oh, the house is not a big house, but it's awfully heavy. And my family, that's 5 people if you count the pets. And they're not small pets either. I know it's not about strength, it's about timing and balance. I know, I learned that in the circus. But I was on that trapeze, I wasn't a juggler. What do these people want from me?
How ranty can you get?
Okay, all right. Keep it here. Another sheep in the big city is coming up next on the CCF Big Game 29 Tailgate Party. Ooh, yeah, party. All right, hut.
Cartoon Fridays.
Cartoon
Fridays. Cartoons Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Is that it?
No, that is not it.
Watch the hair.
Chugga 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 chugga. Welcome to Issues with Issues. Chugga 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 chugga.
So, Bill, what does Senator Hoopy Ploopy have to do in order to win re-election?
Well, Bill, I think he's got to get more votes than the other fellow.
Interesting thought, Bill.
Sheep in the big city.
Chapter 1. Don't flock the boat.
The big city, diplomatic capital, center of world culture, political focal point, and a great place to shop. Sheep enjoys the wonderful world of wool, while others prefer window shopping. Or maybe your thing is gaskets, baskets, and caskets. Or perhaps ye old booster rocket shoppy. What's this? A coffee shop? Wow, talk about your niche market. Let's go inside and see what this Sneezy's coffee is all about. Hey! Not bad! They have people reading poetry! And there's someone speaking poetry.
An ode to bold Toad. Oh, Toad!
Anyway, let's see what else they've got. Hey, wait a second. What is Private Public doing here? Shouldn't he be busy trying to capture sheep?
I am. Right now, I'm undercover.
Well, what they do? Can I get some coffee now?
You see, today started out just like any other day in a secret military organization bent on capturing a particular sheep for a sheep-powered ray gun.
What's on today's agenda, Private Public?
Today, I'm going to infiltrate Sneezy's Coffee as an employee. We know that sheep will be visiting this coffeelicious store later in the afternoon.
Brilliant! How do we know sheep is going to be there?
The plot device told us.
Hello. Wonderful machines, those plot devices. We really should get one.
We already have one.
That's fast work, Private.
Thank you, sir. So that's why I'm here now.
That was so beautiful.
No! Give me my coffee!
I hate to goad your Toad. Hey! No!
May I help you, sir?
Ah, Private Public! I hardly recognized you. Has Sheep arrived yet?
No, sir. But he should be here any minute now.
Well, I'll just wait here.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't sit here without ordering something.
I'm your commanding officer. I don't have to order something if I don't want to.
Sir, I am also an employee of the Sneezy's Coffee Corporation, and I feel I have an obligation to do my best for them. I'm up for Employee of the Month.
Oh, very well. What do you suggest?
I'd have to say the Coffee-Chino, sir. It combines the great flavor of coffee with the fun flavor of cappuccino.
But cappuccino is coffee.
And Coffee-Chino is both.
Fine, fine, whatever. What's taking that sheep so long to get here anyway?
Sheep would have been there already if he hadn't run into little Lisa Rental. And believe you me, this may take a while.
Yes!
Oh, looks like General Specific had too much Coffee-Chino. He's got the caffeine madness, and he's got 'em bad.
There he is, sir. Just give the order, and sheep is ours. I said, give the order, and sheep is ours.
Oh, no! Has sheep actually fallen into General Specific's trap? Will the overcaffeinated General manage to give the order to attack? Stay tuned for the mind-warpingly explosive Chapter 2, Flying by the Bleat of Your Pants!
Wow.
My name is Buddy, and I am running for the office of Big City Dog Catcher. I hope that you will vote for me, because I have 20 years' experience catching dogs. That, and my opponent, is a ham sandwich.
I would just like to say that I am not a ham sandwich. Which is not to say that there's anything wrong with ham sandwiches. Some of my best friends are primarily ham in nature. But as this isn't my commercial, I'll stop talking now.
I do not want to run a negative campaign here, but that was obviously a desperate attempt by a ham sandwich to fool you, the voter.
Vote Buddy. He's not a ham sandwich. Paid for by the Buddy's Not a Ham Sandwich Committee.
Due to weird new regulations, sheep in the big city must show something of cultural value once every 42 years. So, in the spirit of unwilling obligation, we present a theatrical and very cultural production of the Russian classic, As the Cherry Ripens.
You know, I've been thinking there must be more to life than talking about the fact that our mistress's fiancé mysteriously disappeared 10 years ago.
Me too. Let's exit.
I can hardly bear the demands of my rich, spoiled life any longer. Ivanovich, Malkovich, Ivanich, 50s kitsch, fall in a ditch, that's a good pitch. Romanov.
Katrina, I've been here 10 years, ever since your fiancé mysteriously disappeared. There's no need to call me by my formal name. Simply call me Ivanovich, Malkovich, Ivanich, 50s kitsch, fall in a ditch, that's a good pitch. You can leave off the Romanov part.
Oh, thank you, Ivanov. Thanks.
Katrina, I have something I want to tell you, but I'm afraid it's difficult for me to say.
Why?
For one thing, it's in French.
Oh, do try.
Je t'aime.
What?
Je t'aime.
I can't make heads or tails of that.
I love you. 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 I love you this big.
As big as that fish you almost caught last summer?
Bigger!
Are you mad? Have you forgotten I am committed to be engaged, to be married?
Your fiancé has been missing for 10 years, Katrina. For all we know, he may be dead.
or in a small shoe store in St. Petersburg. He loved shoes.
Fine. For all we know, he is dead or in a small shoe store in St. Petersburg. I don't care. Kiss me.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, the line at the grocery store took forever. What is going on here? Bob!
We thought you were dead.
Or in a shoe store in St. Petersburg.
I cannot believe that I step out for a measly 10 years and I find my best friend.
I'm not your best friend.
Okay. I find my, someone with with whom I am on a first 20 names basis and, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say.
Look out for that huge anvil.
No, that wasn't it. It was...
Oh, look at the cherry trees. They are beginning to blossom.
Hurrah! Bravo! Author.
That should be enough culture for a while.
We'll be right back with more of the brand new Sheep in the Big City on Cartoon Fridays.
This weekend, the Flintstones are gonna, rock with the Beasties, the Bo Brummelstones, the Way Outs, and that group from Sweden. It's 3 hours of Flintstones episodes devoted to music. Saturday at 3 on Cartoon Network.
Future, Mandark finally possesses all the power he's longed for. But he has one problem. Dexter has a time machine. Join Dexter in his battle to save the future. Cartoon Network's Cartoon Theater presents Dexter in Ego Trip, Saturday at 7.
This program brought to you by C-Spot Run, in theaters March 2nd.
Agent Murdoch had the perfect partner.
We will be relocating Agent Levin.
You can't take him away from me. Now, he'll do anything to get him back. We've never been apart this long.
Are you wearing Levin's dog tag?
And they'll do anything to get him whacked.
I can't even believe that I'm doing this.
But now, he's found the perfect hideout.
You got a kid, you got the dog. Man, let me get a picture of that. Say Tupac.
C-Spot Run. Rated PG. Now play.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here yet?
Let me check. No.
Is it here yet?
Pokemon Stadium 2 will be here on March 28th. Until then, $10 reserves your copy and gets you a collector's edition poster with tons of Pokemon.
Cool. Is it here yet?
No.
Is it here
Rated
yet?
E.
No.
Next. Don't you wish the cafeteria served crunch berries? Yeah.
Crunch-a-tize!
Look at all the crunch berries.
Welcome aboard my Crunch-a-teria. Today's special is...
Toast, juice, milk.
And my Crunchberry cereal, the very crunchy part of this balanced breakfast.
Thanks, Captain.
It was your idea.
Crunch-a-tize me, Captain.
Helping isn't always easy. Look! But now it is. Introducing new ready-to-bake cookies. A whole new kind of cookie from Pillsbury. Cookie-shaped dough, you simply place and bake without the mess. There's never been an easier, faster way to bake warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies to share with the ones you love.
To a brand new Sheep in the Big City on Cartoon Fridays.
When we last left Sheep, he had fallen into General Specific's clever trap. But the General has too much caffeine in his system to give the order to attack. Or does he?
Chapter 2. Flying by the bleat of your pants.
He did it!
getting away, sir. I'm on it.
Away!
What's this? Someone stopped sheep!
I did it.
You did it! 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 You did it!
Later-ish.
Everyone has RSVP'd for the sheep capture party, sir.
Wonderful! Private public, who's coming?
General dentistry, general store, general anesthesia, major pain, major television event, lieutenant governor.
Ah, good, good. It'll be nice to have everyone in the same room. Then I can fire them all at once.
Fire them, sir?
Sure. Now that we've got sheep, we don't need them anymore. We don't need them anymore. Don't need them anymore. Don't need them. Don't need. Need. Eat. Oh, and fix that light bulb, will you, Private?
Yes, sir.
It's amazing, but the actually captured sheep has been placed in the secret military organization's maximum security cafeteria.
Meatballs. Milk. Cookie.
You're fired!
Now that can't be good for morale.
More later-ish.
In the sheep-powered ray gun room, General Specific is in for some shocking news.
What do you mean the sheep-powered ray gun isn't ready for sheep? Do you know how many cups of coffee chino I had to drink to capture this guy?
I never thought you would be actually catching this one sheep. It's so contrary to the whole setup of the show.
What are we supposed to do now, mad scientist?
Angry scientist. Just because I have goofed it up does not mean that you can be talking my wronged name.
Yeesh!
I have a plan. I will be making an alternate testing subject by taking some of sheep's DNA.
Don't you mean DNA?
Why are you not my Englishness be understanding? Oh, the timing with that.
Well, okay. Do your thing, but hurry up. I don't have all day.
Not all day, later-ish.
Finally, I have done it. Using the sheep's DNA, I have been creating the perfect clone.
I don't want to micromanage here, but that is not a clone of sheep.
Of course it's not being a clone. Any fool could be making of a clone of a sheep. You could be in the going to Clones R Us for one of those thingings. Before you is a genuine clone. A clone is much more special.
So, this bearish thing...
Clone!
This clone isn't a genetic copy of the one sheep who works in this sheep-powered ray gun. So then, why are we testing it?
Just look at how cuteness it is being.
Maybe we should just give up on the whole test thing, sir.
Yes, perhaps. Wait! Give up? General Specific never says, I give up. Except as an example of what I never say, of course. Put the clone in the ray gun!
Certainly, sir.
Oh boy! You could cut the tension with a knife! If you had one handy, General Specific is getting one step closer to his dream of having a sheep-powered ray gun. Sheep is getting a preview of what could happen to him, and the angry scientist is getting to practice for next week's recital.
Would you mind?
Sorry.
You rang, Master?
Yes, troll. Pushing that button for me.
Yes, Master.
a few minor adjustmentations.
Well, hurry up! I want to see that sheep in the ray gun by the beginning of the next chapter. Now go!
Oh no! Will Sheep survive the ray gun? Will Private Public and the others have a job after General Specific is done with Sheep? What is with that clone thing anyway? Find out the palm-sweatingly dynamic answers in Chapter 3, The Agony of Deblete!
And now, for a new voice in the race for dog catcher, a ham sandwich.
Let me just reiterate again that I am not a ham sandwich. In the interest of full disclosure, let me say that I am made of bologna, a sort of sliced chicken mixture, and, well, a little ham. The point I'm trying to make here is...
Paid for by the I Am Not a Ham Sandwich Committee.
Now that is democracy in action.
The thrills ain't stopping here as General Specific prepares to have sheep put into the sheep-powered ray gun, an event that could spell the end of an era for General Specific, the end of a job for Private Public, and the end of everything for sheep.
Chapter 3, The Agony of Deblete.
You heard me in the previous chapter. Put that sheep in the ray gun and let's hurry up, because the sooner we do this, the sooner I can fire you all! Fire you all! Fire you all! I thought I told you to do something about those light bulbs.
Perhaps we'd better put sheep in the ray gun, say, in the morning?
Oh, yes. I am so tiring.
I'd like to be fresh when we put the sheep in the ray gun.
Oh, all right. I'll inexplicably agree to wait until morning, but just this once. Good night.
Poor sheep. He may have been saved, but only for one lonely night. As he sits alone in the dark, Sheep's life passes before his eyes. Not much there, eh? What's this? Some mysterious man is coming into the cafeteria. Eek! Oops! And the mysterious man is freeing sheep. Wow, I didn't see that coming at all. Man, oh man, General Specific's gonna freak when he finds out sheep escaped. Or will he?
Dag nabbit, man! I am so freaked! That's one heck of a splinter!
Allow me, sir.
Thanks, Private. You know, it's a shame that sheep somehow managed to escape Private Public, but I'd like to focus on the more important need to capture that sheep.
Yes, sir.
What's on the agenda today?
Well, I am going to disguise myself as a home entertainment system at Less is More Electronics Warehouse because we know that Sheep plans to buy one there today.
Brilliant! How do we know Sheep is going to be there?
The plot device told us.
Hello.
Wonderful machines, those plot devices. We really should get one.
We already have one.
That's fast work, Private.
Thank you, sir.
So, it looks like everything worked out just hunky-dory. Sheep's back in the big city. General Specific still has a sense of purpose, and Private Public still has a job. Everybody's happy.
You can say that again.
I know, but I'm not going to. Hey, kids, how about a little ranting Swede?
I'll tell you something that steams my clams. Supermarkets. I mean, what's so super about supermarkets? They can't fly through the air. They don't have X-ray vision. They don't rescue damsels in distress. They look to me like plain old ordinary mortal markets. They should say ordinary mortal markets. Come kick me. I can't do anything about it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And another thing, if they have chocolate milk, why can't they have chocolate hamburgers?
Oh, yeah. Now that's what I call ranting.
Keep it here. There's another episode of The Powerpuff Girls coming up next. And it's all right here on Cartoon Network. Stick around.
Fat.
Her.
Fat.
Her.
Fat.
Her.
Father?
This is the story of a boy who just...
People say Stephanie's husband was too young to die, but he did. Fortunately, she won't have to lose her house, live with family, raid her children's education funds, or work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Stephanie and her husband prepared for the unexpected. They contacted bestquote.com and were able to shop for quality term life insurance offered by some of the nation's top providers and save up to 70%. Best Quote showed them how they could purchase $250,000 of term coverage at guaranteed rates of under $12 a month. Stephanie's children may have lost their father, but they will never be poor.
Almost 1 million people have allowed BestQuote.com to shop for their insurance. Call BestQuote.com today at 1-800-975-0333. There's no obligation and no hassles. No salesperson will ever call you. Call 1-800-975-0333.
Now, only in theaters, it's the first Recess movie.
It's party time. Hold the rope, boy. Miss Finster, could you please get off of me?
Recess School's Out, rated G. Now playing only in theaters.
I want to make a bunch of teeth. I want to drill and fill and pulp. Nothing else does thrills like these. I want my Play-Doh, please.
Dr. Drill and Fill Play Set. Case of color sold separately.
Here in Nova Scotia, ice sculptor
Excuse me, ice artist.
is making a giant penguin.
That's art?
That's not art. That's bogus.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos, anyone?
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So hot, careful where you eat them. Cheetos Flamin' Hot Snacks.
Dangerously hot.
Are you ready for the wildest paint set you've ever seen? It's the amazing Rainbow Art Set. Painting has never been this easy or this much fun before. Create amazing drawings and works of art instantly. Perfect rainbow effects in one simple stroke. Now that's magic. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Simply dip, dab, and draw. Finally, it's painting made easy, and kids love it. Forget all those messy paint sets. With Rainbow Art, look, no splatter, no drips, and the colors dry instantly. Amazing! It's the amazing Rainbow Art Set. And as an added bonus, you'll receive a set of our amazing color-changing pens. It's a remarkable chance to get this fantastic art set all for $19.95.